Hi, welcome to Brainweaver's Trade Retail Management System. In today's session, we will discuss about few of the managerial and financial reports. Brainweaver's system, we can generate various MIS reports to understand each and every pulse of your business. You can very easily identify inventory wise, finance wise, receivables, payables, reorder level, comparison reports, budget variance report. Such various decision making reports are available in Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. Few of the MIS reports that is advisable to use on your daily business hours are by pressing the mouse right button in the home screen. Under the print button, you can see one daily checklist report. So whenever you reach office every day, it is advisable to run this report, daily checklist report. Here, in this report, you can see how many pending orders are there at the moment, how many pending tasks are there in the daily task list. At the same time, how many items are ready for reorder level. That information you can see in this daily checklist report. Let us save this report in PDF format. By clicking the file generate to PDF button, you can generate any report into the PDF format. So let us open that PDF file. Here you can see daily checklist. The first, you can see how many pending tasks are there that you can monitor every day morning, and so that we can make a review with the concerned person about the progress of the pending task. You can also update the pending task instantly while reviewing the status with the concerned person. The another information you can see in this report is you can very easily find out at the moment how many pending orders are there, who are the customer, what is the order details, and on which date the deadline is. You can also ask the concerned person about the feedback of each pending order. At the same time, you can also update the feedback in the system. The another MIS information available in this report is instead of manually counting periodically all your inventories, With the help of this minimum stock level setup, you can generate how many items are there ready for reorder. Here in this report, we can see items ready for reorder. These four items are, or these four items physical stock reached below to the minimum stock level we have set, and these four items are ready for reorder. So based on this report, you can make or you can invite quotation from your suppliers, or otherwise you can issue LPO to the suppliers for the fresh stock, so that there will not be such a situation that the stock is not available if any customer demanded for a specific product or fast moving product. We can maintain the stability of the sufficient stock in your system. So this reorder mechanism is very useful to manage all your stock intact. So generating and taking the proper action against pending order, pending task, and reorder level. These three things it is advisable to do on a routine level on every day. The another report is it is also advisable to do on daily basis by clicking the mouse right button, and in the pop-up menu under the print button you can see one reward points summary. Click on that. In this report, let us save this report into the PDF. So that we can read these letters into the, or we can zoom this report. It is very easy for us to read it. Here you can see report of reward points, redeemed points, and gift voucher summary. So this report checking is also advisable to do on a daily basis. This report, or with the help of this report, we can very easily identify how many reward points are pending to redeem in each working customer's account. So here in the rightmost column, we can see balance reward points. How many working customers are entitled to redeem the reward points they have earned in their various purchases. We can spend a few time to communicate or send message to these working customers in whose account there are sufficient reward points to redeem. So we can intimate them, in your account so and so amount is ready to redeem. You can visit our store and you can redeem these reward points. So by intimating such messages periodically or a weekly basis, you can force your customers to bring back and make more purchases from you. And based on the working customers' purchasing history, we can also get engaged in the digital coupon and gift voucher processing and forwarding of such digital coupons to various working customers. So by this way, we can very efficiently manage sales promotional activities every day or weekly basis. So this feature is very advisable to monitor and verify if possible on every week. We can also make a liaison work with your working customers also by intimating about the reward points in their account. The receiver will be also very happy to hear that they are having so and so amount in their account to redeem. Definitely, they will come back to your store and buy more products from you. The another report is very useful report is by clicking the mouse right button in the home screen, we can see in the top MIS report. During a specific interval, to say either on daily basis or weekly basis. Here, for example, from 1st January to 7th January, I want to know the detailed report of the sales that occurred during the period 1st January 2025 to 7th January 2025 by entering the date range. Here we can see daily sales counter position products. By clicking this products button, system will generate during the date range what we have entered during that period, what are the sales invoices we have generated, on what date we have generated, who is the customer, what is the bill amount, what is the payment mode against each bill, whether the bill is settled by cash, card, online, gift voucher, if the customer has redeemed any reward points, if any of the customer has settled via check, who is the user and on what time this bill was generated, along with down below to the bill information, we can see the inventory information also. It means against each bill, system will display the bill number as well as bill amount details. At the same time, down below to the bill, we can see how many products or what are the products we have sold against each bill. The product name, the quantity, product rate, MRP and total, all such information. Accounts as well as inventory report we can see in this sales history. So this report is also very useful to make a daily sales audit of the previous day. We can also ensure that all the bills or the inventories, if there is any possibility of wrong delivery, at the same time, if the payment method is adopted by bank or cash or any other method, we can reconcile that with the account statement also. Whether the mentioned payment is credited in your bank account or not, that also you can reconcile with the help of this sales history with bank statement. This report is also very useful for daily auditing of previous days sales. The another very useful MIS report that you can check on daily basis is by clicking this inflow outflow report. Here the date range I have selected is 1st January 2025 to 7th January 2025. I want to see an inflow and outflow report during the period 1st Jan to 7th January. By clicking this inflow outflow report, in this report we can see financial as well as inventory report. In the top side you can see the account summary. Report range is 1st January to 7th January. During this 1 week time, the accounting summary you can see in the top, like we have sold, customer Anand, we have sold goods worth 1800 and we received the exact amount from customer Anand. And in the sales account you can see during this interval there was a sale of 65,300. And the another customer also, sales as well as payment we received. Working customers, we have sold goods worth 50,500 and the receivable or received amount is 50,400. Purchase account, here we can see 13,000. Cash account, the receipt is 65,200. We can very easily correlate all these accounting information. For example, cash account is 65,200. You can see the sales account is also 65,300. So all the accounting information during the date range we have entered that we can see in the top of this report. Down below that we can see the inventory reports. During this 1 week interval, how many items we have purchased, quantity as well as amount wise. Here we can see inventory stock purchase summary. Here ceiling fan Bajaj we have purchased 10 numbers for an amount of 13,000 that we can see here. So only one item we have purchased during the period 1st Jan to 7th January. The other information we can see is sales history during this 1 week time. These are the products we have sold. This is a summary of the all the products we have sold during the date range we have entered. Here we can see these are the items. Quantity as well as 65,300 worth goods we have sold. This inventory information is 65,300. Here in the top side we can very easily reconcile this figure with the sales account. Here the sales account's figure is also 65,300. So in this way, accounts as well as inventory, you can very easily reconcile the figure with the help of this report. The another information you can see is damaged stock. During this date range, how many products we have posted as damaged? Nothing is here. And if there is any purchase return, that will be visible here. If there is any sales return, if you have produced or posted any manufacturing or production entry, we can see a summary of the consumption and the summary of the products we have consumed. Also, if there is any production, how many production have been taken place, and in each production, what are the products you have consumed or what are the products you have produced. All such information we can see in this inflow and outflow report. This report is also very useful if you generate this report on daily basis or weekly basis. You can very easily audit as well as reconcile accounting information as well as inventory information. The another very useful MIS report is, as you know, in Brainweaver's retail management system, we can manage budgets very efficiently. We can create various budget. We can define scope of the budget, various cost elements, and the utilization of each cost element. End of the day or end of the project, we can generate a report of budget variance report. It means utilization as well as the budgeted amount. So you can very easily generate a variance report. Here I am entering the date range as 1st January to 2024 to 7th January 2025. During this date range, how many budgets we have created? All such budgets variance report we can generate by clicking this budget variance. Here we can see, let us generate this report into PDF so that we can see, or we can zoom the report to see it more clearly. This is the budget variance report. This is very useful MIS report, like budget versus actual. Here in the first budget number, we can see the budget number 1. The budget we have created on 19th June 2024. The budget name is first floor concreting. Suppose we are in the business of construction, or we are a construction company, or we are a contracting company. And assume that we are making a villa project. For the first floor contracting, we have created a budget and we have set a budget value. Under this budget value, what are the expected cost elements that we have defined here, and each cost element, what is the budgeted cost element, that also we have declared here. And after that, against each budget cost element, at the moment, how much was incurred or how much cost is actually incurred, that we have mentioned here. And in the bottom side, we can see in this budget, the total cost element we have budgeted is worth 55,500. Out of that budgeted cost element, at the moment we have only utilized, or the actual cost incurred is 6,000. What are the costs we have incurred? We can see on each cost element. Metal 400 CFT, the budgeted cost is 8,000. Out of that, we have only utilized 4,000 worth metal. The labor 25 numbers for 25,000 we have budgeted. At the moment, we have only utilized, or the actual labor cost incurred as of now is only 2,000. So out of the 55,500 budgeted cost, the actual incurred is 6,000. By seeing this, we can also identify or very easily understand the work in progress of this budget. Similarly, against each budget what we have created, we can very easily monitor how much amount is budgeted and at the moment how much is actually incurred. Here, for example, budget number 8, foundation work of Villa 10. Total 2,85,000 is the budgeted amount. Under this budget, what are the cost element we have expected? Here we can see 285,000 is the total budgeted. And the breakup of this total budget is for rubble we have budgeted 2 lakh rupees. For cement we have budgeted 25,000. Sand we have budgeted 10,000. Labor cost we have budgeted 50,000. The total is coming 2,85,000 here also we can see. So this is the breakup of the budgeted amount. And out of this budgeted cost element, against each element, how much cost is incurred at the moment, that we can see. Here we can see for a rubble, the budgeted amount is 2 lakh. Out of the 2 lakh, we have only purchased rubble worth 5,000 only at the moment. So out of the budget amount, 2,85,000 we have utilized, or we have the cost incurred at the moment is 22,500 only. By seeing this also, we can very easily identify the work in progress of this budget. If any of the actual cost incurred exceeds the budgeted figure, we can very easily identify the variance, and we can also take corrective measures to be done with the help of this variance report. So this variance report is very useful for the managerial decision making. At the end of or completion of each project or a budgeted work, you can very easily make a comparison of the project, like projected cost versus the actual cost incurred. So this report is very useful for managerial decision making. The another report is periodically, to say on fortnight basis, means on 15 days or every 15 days or monthly basis, it is highly recommended to check the receivables. We should invest a good time for the collection of the receivables from the customers. From the report menu, we click on the list of accounts. System will display the list of accounts or chart of accounts. And in this list, we can see all the ledger accounts we have created under various accounts group, like customer, supplier, purchase, sales, everything. So here in the down below, we can see a combo box for various accounts group. Choose the customer from the list, and by clicking the filter button, we can see these are the receivables at the moment. You can make proper follow-up with each customers by looking the receivables amounts in this list. By placing the cursor on a specific ledger account and by pressing the enter key, without going to any other reports, you will get a quick reference of all the journal entries we have posted in this specific ledger account that we have selected here. Here we can see cash receipt, sales, bank receipts, all type of journal entries that we have posted in this specific ledger that will appear in this list. So before making the follow up with the customer, if you want to know when and what are the various payment we have received from this specific customer, we can filter only those cash receipt or bank receipt entries. So by looking into this account list of receipt entries, we can identify very easily that what was the or when was the last payment we have received, and what is the amount of the last 3-4 payment we received from this customer, and at the moment how much is receivables. Based on that, you can make a healthy follow up call with this customer ABC. And at the time of making the follow up with each customer, by clicking this tracker button, you can update the follow up information. For example, suppose today you are going to make the follow up with this customer ABC. By clicking this tracker button, you can see what was the last follow up feedback that we have entered against this specific customer that will appear in this list, in this tracker ledger. So based on that, by reading this, you can communicate with your or discuss with your customer for proper follow up. By making proper follow up with each of your customer, you can very easily realize all your receivables on time. Unless and until you make proper follow up, customers will not make you the payment on time. So it is advisable to put much time for proper follow up to realize all the receivables. Another very useful report is in the reports menu. You can see income and expense monthly summary on fortnight basis or monthly basis. Here, for example, I am entering 1st January 2024 to 31st December 2024. During this last 1 year, I want to know income and expense monthly summary. Here we can see on January 2024, my income and expense ledger summary we can see here. Here we can see during January, in the month of January 2024, the wage paid was 2,325, and the same wage in the month of February we have paid 590. And by clicking this next page button, we can compare in the another month, March month, what we have paid towards wage is 250. So each expenses and income we can see in this report. and we can very easily make a comparison of month-wise comparison. Salary, how much paid in the month of January, salary, how much paid in the month of February. So all the expenses at the same time, how here in the purchase account we can see in the month of January we have purchased goods worth 67,310, and in the month of February we have purchased goods worth 8,500. So in this way you can make an easy comparison as well as analysis of various ledger accounts. Here in the sales we can see in the month of January the sales was 1 lakh 1963, and in the month of February it is 1 lakh 4208. So in this way on each month we can compare all your ledger positions, or how much receivables or how much income and expenses that incurred during the date range that we have entered. We can compare on monthly basis. Every month this report will help you too much to identify how much expenses are incurred against each specific ledger account. This is very useful for the managers to understand the various income as well as expenses occurred or happened during a specific period of time, month wise. The another very useful or periodical report that you may be interested to see is advanced stock analysis report. From the report menu you can see one stock analysis, advanced stock analysis, inward analysis breakup. Here I am entering 1st January 2024 to 31st December 2024. In the last 1 year, I want to know month-wise product purchase history or summary. Click on this month-wise button. Here we can see how many items are there in your inventory. System will display you a report like each item, how much quantity we have purchased on each month during the date range we have entered will be listed in this report. Let me generate a PDF file. Here we can see this fancy light. In the month of January, nothing is purchased. February, nothing is purchased. Here in the March, we can see 100 numbers we have purchased. In this way, we can very easily analyze or compare the purchase history of each product on month wise. In which month you have purchased more, in which month you have purchased a little, that we can, or in which month you haven't purchased a single quantity of the product, that you can very easily identify. Or by looking in this report, we can very easily identify what are the products we have purchased in a specific month. For example, here in the 1st January month, we can very easily identify FTA we have purchased 3 numbers, this PVC pipe 110 mm we have purchased so and so quantity. So in this way, in each month, what are the items you have purchased and what are the various quantities we have purchased, all such information we can generate with the help of this report. Advanced stock analysis invade report. By clicking this yearly button, we can generate a report on year wise. In the previous year, how much quantity we have purchased on each item, that we can compare year wise. This is also very useful for the managers to identify or very easily understand the inflow and outflow report of the inventories. This report is related with the sales and purchase. Here the outward stock analysis breakup is also there. By entering the specific date range, here for example, in the month of or year 2023 to 2025, I want to know month-wise breakup of all the outward stock movement. It means sales information of each product. This item we can see in the year 2023, this product we have sold 10 pieces, and in the month of 20 or in the year of 2024 nothing is sold. This item PVC pipe 75 mm. In the year 2023 we have sold 2 meter, and the year 2024 we have sold 299 meter. So in this way we can make an analysis of month-wise as well as year-wise report of all the stock inward as well as stock outward analysis. This report is also very useful. You can compare it with either monthly basis or quarterly or half yearly, or in the end of each financial year we can make a comparison of stock movement. Another useful report is profit on sales. By clicking this profit on sales button, by entering the date range, you can see how much profit is generated. By clicking this go button, you can see during this period 1st January to 2025 or 7th January, these are the products we have sold. The product number, bill number, quantity we have sold, what is the sale price, what is the cost price, how much profit we have earned against each bill and each product, that we can see in this report. At the same time, what is the profit percentage, and in the down below we can see what is the net amount of this sales, how much is the cost price, and how much profit we have generated. At the same time, how much discount we have given. All such information we can see with the help of this profit on sales report. This report is also very useful. We can run this report on daily, weekly or monthly basis, or at any moment based on your requirement. You can use all these various MIS reports. Several MIS reports are available here. In the next session, we will discuss one by one. So thank you for watching this video.